Hello, station, come in. Station, come in.
Check 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. They're putting 15 on the clock, so let's go in 10. Let's start pregame at 7.
Okay.
Thank you.
Intro. 1 minute till intro.
How are we doing on time?
15 till intro.
Hey, thanks. Wait, 15 till intro?
Yep.
15 seconds or?
Yeah, because you wanted to play the intro
Perfect,
at 7,
perfect,
right?
perfect. Okay, thank you. You're awesome.
Playing intro now. $30.
Welcome one, welcome all to Roswell, New Mexico, where your Lady Eagles are getting ready to take on the Coyotes of Roswell High. Coyotes of Roswell High come in 10-12 on the season, 0-3 in district play, and this is an opponent that we have seen before. And unfortunately, to say for the Coyotes, they didn't fare well against our Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles coming away with a 66-17 win in a mercy rule game in Hobbs. So this is the return match here coming into Roswell, and Roswell has their little pep band going, and not a big crowd in for tonight's game, but certainly the Lady Eagles want to keep their roll going, and a roll it is, because Lady Eagles, as they improved to 16-7 on the season, to put together a win streak going through district play, of course picking up a win against Goddard 63-26 this week in a non-district action. Wins against Carlsbad, Clovis, and Roswell in district action already, as we've turned around hitting the second half of the district schedule here tonight. They had wins against Artesia and Las Cruces, and that's a lot of wins in a row right there. So that's 7 in a row, and it's the Lady Eagles getting themselves on all cylinders, trying to get themselves a nice seeding coming into the upcoming playoff push that's going to happen in a few weeks here. I'd like to go ahead and send some kudos out here to Anaya Joseph, who is the single season rebounding champion for the Lady Eagles, as she has set an all-time mark for rebounds this season with quite a bit of season left in the books to go. So great job for the sophomore Joseph. Just 5'9", but plays bigger than that, and want to go ahead and send her a shout out here. Lady Eagles opponent tonight, the Roswell Coyotes. It's been a while since they've won. They're on a 4-game losing streak. Last win they had was a 36-15 win against Lovington. They have picked up wins against Rio Rancho Goddard. Also got wins, another win against Lovington, 50-11. Taos, Alamogordo, Chaparral, Deming, and Lovington and Santa Teresa. When we played them last time, record was significantly better. They hadn't had their 4-game lose streak rather. And it looked like a game where Roswell was, looked coming in like they were going to be a much better team than they were. It was obvious looking at their schedule that they hadn't played any top-notch opponents, and we kind of knew that. We didn't know what we were going to get, but the 66-17 win kind of said it all. Both teams out on the court getting some action in, and we'll get that action in as well once we have the tip-off here. But we're going to go ahead and take a break and throw it back to the station for some commercials. You're listening to Lady Eagles basketball on Eagle 100.5 and YouTube.com.
You're clear.
3 minutes, please. Everything sound okay? Thank you.
2 minutes. One minute.
Ms. Stuber, just to let you know that the Boxcast dashboard, which has a scoreboard on it, is not loading on my phone. Hey, go ahead and add 2 minutes on there during the national anthem.
Okay. $15. 2, 1, go.
Welcome back to Roswell as both teams getting introduced onto the floor. with the kind of sparse crowd here. Not a big crowd, actually. The Hobbs faithful may outnumber the Roswell faithful here tonight. And I do want to thank Rusty Hargrove helping out tonight. The camera view was not able to get both goals in on the camera view, so he's going to be nice and do some filming for us tonight. So I want to throw a polite shout out to Rusty for jumping in there and helping out. Both teams getting last-second instructions here from the coaches. Coach Carpenter on the floor drawing things up as his squad's looking to improve on their record this season. 16-7, undefeated in district. They want to keep that going and playing a squad that they faced just a few weeks ago and defeated 66-17. And I tell you what, as we make the turn here in the district action where we go through the last 3 games of district play, we're kind of looking at seeding. I mean, we kind of know what we are. We've played some of the top teams in the state and showed great improvement, but we really seem to be coming together at the right time. And this is a group that has tons of potential, despite being as young as they are. It's really kind of impressive the potential that they have here. Tonight's, I think, keys to the game we're looking at it is just going to be coming out and making sure that we come out hard, because this is the team that, when you beat them by 40 in a Mercy Rule game already once, you know, you kind of wonder, oh man, you know, we beat them, and do we have to you know, really play hard? And if you don't come out and play your best against teams like this, sometimes they can sneak up on you and make it a game, and sometimes can steal one, a la Chaminade versus Houston back in '83. So, and it's just a thing that you just have to coach your kids through, and I think that this is what Coach Carpenter's probably saying in that huddle there. Hey, come on out, let's play. Anaya Joseph set to do the tipping duties, and it's done without any fight from the Coyotes there, as they just went ahead and conceded the tip to her. Into the corner, Erilyn Hall looks at a jump shot, doesn't want it. Top of the key, Brent Hargrove. Hargrove wants a shot, shoots up and off the iron. Rebound by Joseph, she goes up. Foul, no call. Cunningham has it. She has it knocked away. It's loose in the middle of the floor. It's going to be stolen away by Roswell and into the hands of number 5, Brianna Castro. Coming across the timeline, crossover dribble. In trouble in the corner. She's going to dump it over across the corner to number 21, Daisy Smith. Smith across the timeline. They're going to get back up top, Castro. Castro starts the offense at the R. Right side swing goes through the hands of Grajeda. Grajeda back up to top of the key. It's in Misha Hindhorn's hands. Hindhorn back to Grajeda, right side. Looks for Castro on the pick. Ends up letting Daisy Smith have it as she loses the handles on it. Smith being checked by Hargrove. Comes over the top. It comes into Castro's hands. She tries to throw it underneath. Stolen away by Brett Clay. Clay gets tied up. Lots of contact there. No call. Here comes Brent Hargrove. Across the timeline, right side to Clay. Clay goes over the top. Cunningham, she's going to back her in. Spin. Left-handed hook shot. No good. Ball's loose. And that'll be a jump ball as Anaya Joseph and Daisy Smith get in there and tie it up. Possession's going to end up going to Roswell on this one. And Roswell bringing on, working against the 2-2-1 press. And check that, they've come out with a man press here. Back door into the hands of Hargrove. She goes out to Hall. Hall for 3, no good. Here's Cunningham, dumps it to Joseph. Joseph has a 5-footer, and Joseph's on the board with 2.
Keep working.
Ball comes inbounds. They're going to get a timeout. Roswell already wants to talk things over. We'll take a break here. Throw it back to the station. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball on Eagle 100.5 and YouTube.com.
You're clear.
Just a 30, please. $15. 10. 5. 2. 1. Welcome back. 2-0. Lady Eagles lead here. 6:27 on the clock in the first, and Roswell trying to break the Lady Eagle man-to-man press. Inbound comes into Toscano. Toscano looks it over to Castro's hands. Castro coming across the timeline, checked by Hall. Lady Eagles fall back into a 2-3 zone, stolen away by Hargrove. Hargrove under pressure from Castro, backs it out. Goes to Joseph. She wants the 8-footer, and Joseph has another one. She's got 4 on the night, and it's 4-0 Lady Eagles. Here comes the press. Roswell brings it in. Hargrove has it as she steals it away. Hargrove around the back, spins around, drives the lane, kicks it out to Hall. Hall looks for Cunningham, back to Hargrove. Now patiently backing it out and starting the offense. Hall runs through, goes to Joseph over the top. Ball's loose, stolen away by Roswell. Kicked out to Toscano. Toscano's going to work it against Hargrove. Across the timeline, into the corner. Here's Castro. She's going to drive, go up and under. Swatted away by Joseph. Cunningham with the rebound. Here's Hargrove on the fast break. Hargrove looking. Steps it out. She wisely stops the ball. Goes right side, Clay. Clay to Joseph. Spin around. Joseph in the lane. Kicks it back out to Hargrove. Spins it over to Hall. Hall for 3. Hall's got it. Erin Hall on the board. She's got a tray. And it's 7-0 Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles steal it away again. Here's Hargrove. Floats in the lane with the right-hander. And Hargrove's on the board. 9-0 Lady Eagles here. 5-11. They're going to go over top. Run down. Cunningham gets shoved in the back by Morea Grajeda. Grajeda trying to run the ball down. Cunningham was beating her to the ball, and Grajeda just shoved her in the back. That's a foul. 9-0 Lady Eagles, 5:06 on the clock. Here's the inbound from Caroline Saez, who just entered the game. Lady Eagles come across the timeline. Right hand over to Saez, running a little motion up top. Hall, they keep the weave going. Here's Hargrove. Hargrove to Hall, right side. Cunningham. Cunningham steps out. Now they're in a flex. Left side goes over to Hargrove. Hargrove spins. Backdoor looking for Joseph. Stolen away. Roswell has a chance to go off and running. They don't take it. Number 12, Tori Sandoval, who just entered the game. She tosses it back to Castro. Check that. That's Hinthorn. Hinthorn, top of the key. Grajeda. Grajeda back to Hinthorn. Working against the 2-3. Hinthorn at the R. Here comes pressure from Hargrove. Hargrove steps it out. Hinthorn to Daisy Smith. Smith spins it around. Hall's got her. Here comes the time count. Now she's got to do something. She gets a pick and loses it. Ball's on the floor. Comes across the timeline. They're going to say Lady Eagles touched it. Comes back across the line. Crossover dribble. Kicks it out. Into the hands of Fletcher. Excuse me, that's Tureen. Tureen right side Grajeda. Hinthorn. Hinthorn with the left hand at the R. Tureen near side. Goes to Smith. Smith swings it around under pressure from Hall. Crossover dribble. Hall still on her. Goes to number 12, Sandoval. She has it swatted away. A second block there from Joseph. Off and running. Here they come. Saez across the timeline. Looks for Joseph. Joseph over to Hall. Hall wants a 3. Hall's got a 3. Erin Hall, 6 on the night. And the Lady Eagles up 12-0. Here's Hinthorn. Long pass looking for Sandoval. Sandoval runs it up. Misses the layups. Saez has it. Saez around the back. She's going to come up the court. Near side Hargrove. Crosses over. She's going to drive in the lane. Hargrove with a scoop. Up and under. No good. And Nia Joseph tips it in, but she goes over the back in order to do it. And that'll be a foul on Joseph. Her first personal, first team foul. 3:09 on the clock here. 12-0 your score. Lady Eagles are leading. Lady Eagles keeping that press going. A little bit of more of a man press here. And we normally run a 2-2-1-3 quarter court. Roswell working against it. Coming up to the timeline. Here's Daisy Smith. Goes to Toscano. They look back door. There's Grajeda. She's going to dump it to Sandoval, who misses the layup. Brett Clay with the rebound. Clay's coming up the court quickly. And here's Nakia Mojica, and she's going to walk with it. Mojica just entered the game. She tries to cut back and take a little hop step, and they got her. Ramsey comes into the play as Brent Hargrove is going to sit. Rosalind Ramsley first action tonight. Roswell having a hard time getting the ball in. Ramsey's going to knock it out of bounds. It'll still be Roswell's ball, but they did change the trajectory on that. 2:46 on the clock, 12-0 Lady Eagles up on the Coyotes here. Here's the inbound. It's going to go to Smith, stolen away by Ramsey. Ramsey misses the jumper, and it's going to be rebounded by Joseph. She's got her 6-point as she goes back up and in. Inbound is going to be thrown off the Coyotes, and that'll be, oh, they're going to say the Lady Eagles touched it. No, they're going to send it back to the original line, and the Lady Eagles will have the ball to bring in. Nakia Mahika doing the inbound duties for the Lady Eagles. Looks in the corner. She's got Sayas by herself. Sayas swings, go back to the corner. Here's Mojica. Mojica for three, no good. Joseph at the rebound. She gets hammered underneath and then tied up. That'll be a jump ball. Lady Eagles will have it. 14-0 your score. 2:28 on the clock here in the first quarter. Mass substitutions coming in. The Roswell player didn't check in. They're going to send her back to the scorer's table. And now let her come in. Roswell to inbound here against the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles doing full deny. Comes up the middle to Tureen. Tureen tries to go over the top. It's not there. Here's Hinhorn back to Tureen. Tureen over the top. Stolen away by Sayas. Sayas goes to Mojica. Mojica spins. Being checked by Hinhorn. Left side Sayas. Sayas with the right-handed dribble. Goes over to Ramsey. Ramsey spins. Goes into the corner. Cunningham back out to Mojica. Mojica stutter steps. Picks up the dribble over the top. Goes to Cunningham. They go over the top of her, knock it away. Here's Sayas from the top of the key. She's got a three, no good. Cunningham with the rebound, spins around, comes up, and she's going to put one up and in, and she's fouled. Cunningham on the board with a deuce. And the Lady Eagles go up 14-0. Check that, 16-0. Cunningham at the line to shoot one here. 1:54 on the clock. She fires it up with the right hand, no good. Rebounds loose. Cunningham's going to run it down, but it's going to end up in Toscano's hands. And they're going to call Cunningham for reaching. Lady Eagles up 16-0 here, 1:50 on the first. Roswell brings it into the corner over the top. It goes to Tureen. Tureen checked by Mojica. She's going to steal it away. And they're going to say Tureen dribbled it out of bounds first. That'll be Lady Eagles basketball. Sayas doing the inbound duties. Hall spins toward the corner. It's going to be handed back to Sayas on the inbound to Cunningham. Little give and go. Cunningham comes to the back door. Cunningham has another two. 4 points on the night, and it's 18-0. Here's the inbounds. Up top, it's going to go to Sandoval. Sandoval back over to Castro. Castro working against Hall. Hinthorn, they still haven't got it across. Now they do as Grajeda brings it over on the right line. Stolen away by Sayas in the corner. Sayas to Mojica. Mojica looking for help. Tries to throw it down to Hall, who had a big lead. But Tureen for Roswell runs it down and knocks it out of bounds. Hargrove is going to return, as does Anaya Joseph. Sayas is going to sit, as does Erilyn Hall. Lady Eagles got it sorted. Now the right personnel's on the floor. Inbound by Mojica. She's got Joseph off the pick, and Joseph scores. Anaya Joseph with 8, and it's 20-0 here early in the first. Over the top. Roswell's going to throw it out of bounds. Into the stands goes Daisy Smith diving for it. She can't save it, however. The Lady Eagles have the ball again. Roswell having a hard time getting across half court here. Hands to Joseph. She's going to hand back to Hargrove. Hargrove goes to Cunningham into the corner. Mojica. Over the top, here's Joseph. Joseph going to power her way up, and Joseph's got 10 here in the first, and it's 22-0. Long pass here to Daisy Smith as she comes across the timeline. Looks like a little Hail Mary there. Working right side. Here's Toscano. Toscano hands to Castro. Castro working against Mojica. Castro ends up getting jammed by Hargrove. A lot of body contact there. And I think they're going to get Hargrove for the foul. First personal, second team. Check that, third team. 22-0 your score. 35 seconds left here in the first. Here's the inbound to Castro. Castro left wing. Check that right wing. Goes to Hinhorn at the R. Hinhorn gets a pick. Spins around. She's going to drive. Goes back door looking for Toscano. Toscano is going to be blocked by Cunningham. Joseph has it. Gives it to Clay. Clay off and running. It's 3 on 4. Clay's going to back it out to Hargrove. Nobody's out there. Hargrove shoots a three. In and out. Rebounds loose. Going to be finally picked up by Roswell. Hinhorn has it, comes near side Toscano working against Mojica. Bounce pass to Castro, stolen away by Hargrove. Hargrove on the run. She's going to shoot it at the buzzer, and it's no good. As the Lady Eagles have a 22-0 lead at the end of the first. We'll be back to second quarter action after these messages. You're listening to Hobbs, Lady Eagle Basketball on Eagle 100.5 and YouTube.com.
You're clear.
1 minute, please.
$30. $10. 5. 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back. 22-0 your score here. Lady Eagles up on the Roswell Coyotes. Second quarter action getting ready to start, and it's a big quarter there by Anaya Joseph. 10 points there in the first quarter to lead the Lady Eagles. Roswell, of course, with no points, so no leaders there. Lady Eagles have the ball to start the second quarter. Brett Clay doing the duties here. And a little bit of delay in play here as the referee comes over to talk to the scorer's table. I think at this point there's a little discussion about who should have the ball. And it goes to the Lady Eagles. Inbound to Hargrove, and we get under action here. Hargrove with the right hand across the timeline, hands to Joseph. Joseph over to Clay. Clay looking over top for Cunningham, not there. Hall's there at the three-point line. She's going to take it in and out. Joseph with the tip, up and in. Joseph with 12, and the Lady Eagles now are up 24-0. Roswell trying to break the press here. Working against Hargrove. It's going to come to Toscano to Hinhorn. Hinhorn, stutter steps, not there. Cross-court pass is going to head to Sandoval and into the stands. 33 seconds in, and the first Roswell turnover has occurred here in the second quarter. Hargrove works it up against Castro. Right side hands it over the top to Hall. Backdoor pass. Here's Hargrove off the glass. In and out, no good. And Roswell get tied up for the jump ball as Toscano has it, and Joseph jumps in there. Here's the inbound from Roswell. Near side. Goes into the corner to Castro. There, she's double teamed. Goes over the top, Toscano. And here comes Hargrove, and Hargrove's going to bump her with the body. They're going to get her for the foul. Hargrove's second personal. That'll be the fifth team foul.
Anticipate, be smart.
They're only saying 4 on theirs. Here's Castro across the timeline. She's triple teamed now, double teamed. Castro looking for help over to Hinhorn, left wing. Hinhorn at the R, backs it out. Being checked by Mojica. Castro, bounce pass, stolen away by Hargrove. That's her third steal. Hargrove on the run, crossover dribble, looking for help. She's got it in Clay in the corner. Clay, one dribble, fires. Clay with a three, no good. There's Cunningham. She goes up. She's fouled. She scores. And Cunningham with another chance at a three-point play. 26-0 your score. And a free throw coming for Kendall Cunningham. Roswell band getting into this, trying to break up her free throw. She makes it. She's got 7 on the night, and it's 27-0. Saez and Mojica come in as Cunningham and Hargrove will sit. Sadae Morales comes in as well, and Hinhorn will sit for Roswell. Roswell inbounds to Morales, immediately tied up by Joseph. That's a turnover because that'll be Lady Eagles basketball. 27-0, 6:37 on the clock here in Roswell. Timeout on the floor. They want to talk things over It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 as well. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball on Eagle 100.5 and YouTube.com.
You're clear. $15.
Welcome back. 27-0 your score. 6:37 on the clock here in Roswell. Lady Eagles with a commanding lead, and they're inbounding the ball underneath the basket. Inbound play developing, goes over the top to Sias. She looks at the corner to Hall. It's not there. Sias backs it out. Right side Hall. She's going to go to Clay. Clay swings, spins, has it tied up, loses it, knocked away. Hall has it now. Hall, left side Mojica. Mojica over the top. It goes to Joseph. Joseph back out to Mojica. She's going to drive. She's going to scoop. She's got Joseph spinning through the middle. And there's that tie-up now. That'll be a turnover going to Roswell, as Sadahi Morales goes in there and ties up Joseph. Inbound for the Roswell Coyotes. Joseph steals it away on the inbounds, spins around, lays it in for her 14th point. It's 29-0. Here's Morales, stolen away by Mojica. Mojica to Clay. Clay pushing. Clay's going to drive. She goes up. Little contact, no call. Roswell has it. Right side, stolen away by Sias. Sias on the dribble. Backside to Mojica. She backs it out to Sias. Right side looking for Joseph. Joseph into the corner. Here's Hall. Hall coming around to pick from Joseph. Back to Hall. Hall, top of the key, Sias. Backs out, fades. It's Joseph. She's got 16 in the first half, and it is 31-0. Here's Roswell on the inbounds. They lose it away. Sias with a steal. Sias, right side Hall. Hall to Mojica. Mojica stutter steps, drives. Kicks it back out to Sias. She's going to take a three. Right-handed up, no good. Rebounded by Roswell, Daisy Smith. Smith with the left-handed dribble, crossover. Splits the defense, goes to Toscano. Toscano back to Smith. Smith across the timeline with the left hand, check by Mojica. Left side, spins it into the corner. And we got a foul on the floor. And this is going against Mojica. Hargrove, Ramsey, and Cunningham back on the floor for the Lady Eagles here. 4:46 in the second here. Hinhorn into the corner, Morales. Morales back to Hinhorn. Hinhorn checked by Mojica. Hinhorn drives the right hand into the corner. Daisy Smith for three. She's got it. Daisy Smith with a tray, and it puts Roswell on the board for the first time tonight. Hargrove to Sias. Sias back to Hargrove, and it's going to go into the stands as the pass was just a little wide there. Drummer raises his hand. He was the intended receiver there. Roswell trying to break the press again. This is a 2-2-1 press this time. Morales to Daisy Smith. She's going to take another three off the front of the iron, controlled by Hargrove. She's off to the races. Hinhorn runs her down. Left side Sias into the corner. Ramsey, she's going to swing and drive. Ramsey tries to go over the top to Cunningham, not there. Now it's top all the way around the horn there to Sias, no good. Ball's loose. Here's Mojica, fadeaway jumper, no good. Going to be picked up by Roswell. Toscano has it. Toscano to Hinhorn, across the timeline, Daisy Smith. Smith with left-handed dribble, comes up to the lane, stutter steps, goes up and under. Smith's got it. She now has 5, the only Roswell Coyote on the board today. 31-5 your score. Ball stolen away, Ramsey to Sias, back to Ramsey. She wants a three, no good. Mojica with the rebound. She's going to kick to Cunningham, but there's going to be a foul on Hinhorn before that happens. So Hinhorn picks up the 5th team foul for the Coyotes, her first personal. 3:25 here, 31-5 your score. Over the top to Cunningham, she's going to spin, loses it. Hinhorn steals it away. Bounce pass, goes to Toscano, back to Hinhorn. She's coming across the timeline. Chased by Mojica, Hinhorn into the corner. Sadahi Morales, no good. Ball's loose, and that's going to be Lady Eagles basketball as Daisy Smith, who's playing some spirited basketball right now, goes over the back. Substitutions, here comes Brett Clay and Anaya Joseph. Hargrove and Ramsey are going to sit. Double post option now available for the Lady Eagles here. Here's the inbound to Joseph, backdoors it to Saez. Saez whips it to Joseph. She's going to go to Clay. Clay's going to spin, has it knocked away from by Smith. Smith with the left hand across the timeline. Crossover dribble, looking for help. Sends it over top. She's got Hinhorn. Hinhorn sends it to Toscano. Check that. That's Sandoval. Sandoval ends up on the floor, and it's a kick ball. Lady Eagles will have it. 31-5, your score. 2:46 left in the second quarter. Roswell to press here. Saez working against the press to Mojica. Back to Saez. To Clay. She has time, comes across the timeline. Clay backdoors it to Mojica in the corner. Mojica has Cunningham. She goes up with the left hand, and Cunningham has her 9th point, and it's 33-5. Inbound to Toscano. Toscano looking for help. Near side Sandoval. Sandoval one dribble, back to Toscano. Sandoval near side, across the timeline. Sandoval whips it over to Hinhorn. Hinhorn slides it to Sandoval, top of the key. She's extended, gets a double pick. Tries to go backdoor to Morales. She wasn't ready for it. Mojica with the steal. Mojica up the court. Backdoor's looking for Clay, not there. Stolen away by Hinhorn. And Hinhorn gets plowed to the ground by Caroline Saez, and that'll be a foul on the Lady Eagles. 16 foul, and that'll be her first personal. Aaron Hall returns, and Saez goes to the bench. Castro will also return for the Coyotes. Here's the inbound working against the man-to-man press. Goes to Castro. Here comes a double team. Castro whips it across the timeline, almost stolen away. Here's Sandoval. She gets across the line. Hands to Castro. Castro, crossover dribble. She's driving, kicks it over the top. She's got a walk from Toscano as Toscano receives the pass and stutter steps there, and they call her for the infraction. Mojica with 1:40 on the clock, 33-5 your score. Mojica right side to Clay, almost stolen away. And they're going to say it's going to be Roswell basketball as Castro knocks it out of the hands of Brett Clay. 1:34 on the clock, 33-5 your score. Roswell having trouble getting it in. They don't. 5-second call there. Lady Eagles defense toughening up here with a 28-point lead. Here's the inbound to Hall. Hall hands it over to Cunningham, looking backdoor, not there. Cunningham's going to drive, spin, gives it back out to Hall. She wants a long three, no good. Controlled by Roswell. Roswell has it, Grajeda. She's going to hand over to Toscano. Toscano comes across the timeline. She's going to float, throws up a right hand. That's going to be a foul on Joseph. So that sends Toscano to the line to shoot two here with 1:11 on the clock. Very quiet gymnasium here. Not very many fans in retrospect, and the game was almost immediately out of hand here. Lady Eagles opened up with a 31-0 lead. Toscano misses the first. Second opportunity from Toscano. Right hands it up, and she's got it. She's on the board with her first point. and it's 33-6. Right side, Erlen Hall. Hall on the wing, goes top of the key, Cunningham. Cunningham looks for Mojica. Mojica spins around, checked by Castro. There's Cunningham. He's going to spin, fires it with the right hand. Cunningham has another one and another three-point play opportunity, 11 on the night, and she'll be shooting a free throw here. It's 35-6, and here's Cunningham's ensuing free throw. Off the iron, controlled by Roswell. Roswell in trouble. Mojica's going to tie her up. And that'll be an inbound coming here. And it looks like the inbound is going to be Hobbs' possession. 35-6 your score, 29-point Lady Eagle lead. Over the top to Cunningham, back out to Hall. Hall wants a three. No good off the iron, into Saya's hand on the long rebound. Saya's right side, Hall, spins around. Hall, top of the key, Clay. Clay stutter steps, gives it to Saez. Saez running the weave, here hands it to Hall. Hall to Clay. Clay throws the shoulder fake, then drives, nothing there, gives it to Saez. Back to Hall, 28 seconds on the clock. Now kind of step out, a little more flex motion. Right side, Saez gets a pick from Joseph. Joseph powers it up. Joseph up and off the iron. Joseph's got her 18th point here in the first half, and it's 37-6. 10 seconds on the clock. They're going over the top. Long ball into the hands of Grajeda. She's going to take a bounce dribble. No good. 3 in the clock. 2, 1. She's going to shoot at the buzzer. Long 3. No good. Well, that'll be her first half score. 37-6. Lady Eagles lead. We'll be back after these messages on Lady Eagles Basketball Network on YouTube.com and Eagle 100.5.
You're clear.
3 minutes, please.
Yes, sir. Two minutes. One minute. $30. 10, 5, go.
Welcome back to Roswell High School. Your score 37-6. Your Lady Eagles have a 31-point lead over the Coyotes of Roswell High. Scoring for Roswell, 2 players in the books. Daisy Smith leads Roswell High 5 points. She hit a tray and then drove to the lane on a deuce. They're late in the second quarter. Mariah Toscano, the only other one on the book tonight scoring. She did have a free throw after being fouled there in the second quarter as well. 6 total points for Roswell High. Lady Eagles end up with 37 total points, but only 4 scorers in the book, which is kind of surprising because we do tend to spread our scoring out quite a bit. Also, scoring led by Anaya Joseph. She's got 18, the 5'9" sophomore, dominating that first quarter. Had 10 in the first, 8 in the second, and of course had 3 or 4 blocks as well. She really was dominating the paint. Kendall Cunningham, the other post starting, had 11 points. She did have 3 different opportunities to complete a 3-point play as she made the shot and was fouled, contributing 11. Erilyn Hall added 6 points, and she hit 2 trays there early, both from the corner. And Bryn Hargrove rounded out all scoring for the Lady Eagles with a deuce. 37 total points, 6-4 the Roswell High Coyotes. And I tell you what, this was a game we thought it was maybe a trap game. You know, we knew we beat them 66-17 the first time, and you kind of worry and you kind of, wonder if that's a fluke, if they're going to come with something better. Well, I guess that question's answered here as the Lady Eagles opened up with a 31-0 lead to start the game, and then ended up extending it up to 37-6. So 31 points is the margin here, and we'll be back with second half action in a few minutes. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball on Eagle 100.5 and YouTube.com.
You're clear.
Let's go 4. And then I'll
Okay.
talk as I come back. Thank you.
Two minutes.
Hey, I just want to make you aware of something that I'm getting from some fans watching both games. When they're listening and watching Ty on the stream, they're hearing me in the background. Not loud, real faint, but they can hear me.
That's weird.
That's exactly what I said. I mean, they can.
Two different pot.
It's loud enough that they can actually understand it's me. But it doesn't make sense because we're on 2 separate feeds.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Okay. I just
If
thought.
they're on Hobbs America,
Yeah.
it'll play both feeds at the same time, so they may have to stop the video for whichever one they're not watching.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay.
But
Maybe
other than
that's
that, y'all are on two completely different box casts, so it shouldn't be coming through.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. $30. Go.
Welcome back as both teams have come onto the floor. Lady Eagles come onto the floor with a 37-2-6 lead here in Roswell. It's one of those games where you just don't want to get anybody hurt. You just want to make sure you play through it and everything else. And it's a game where you want to make sure you kind of play deep in the bench, let people get some experience. We learned in Roswell when you saw some kids come in that didn't get a lot of playing time and they came in and helped the squad, that can always be beneficial. Buzzer has sounded. Both teams getting last-second instructions here from their coaches as we get ready to start the third quarter. I'm trying to get scores here from around the region and get an update on that Hobbs boys scores. They're hosting Roswell High at home. Our friend has that game as well. 37-6 your score here as Roswell High has taken the floor. Players enter the game. Caitlin Olguin gets her first action. Lady Eagles send out the same starting five: Hall, Hargrove, Joseph, Cunningham, and Clay. Hinhorn and Toscano playing catch, knocked away by Hargrove. Back top of the key, here's Stacy Smith. Smith with the left hand, comes around to pick. Looking for help. In trouble. Skips it over to Hinhorn. Hinhorn checked by Hall. Over the top, here comes Toscano. They look for Olguin, it's not there. Pass just a little bit too tall for the 6'3" Olguin. Lady Eagles, 7:30 on the clock, coming up the court with a 31-point lead. Left side Cunningham, back top of the key Hargrove. Hargrove working against the zone. Spins it over. Hargrove right corner, Clay. Clay over the top for Joseph. Joseph back out to Hargrove. She fires a three, in and out. Ball's loose, controlled by Hinhorn. Hinhorn gets the offense started for the Coyotes. Right hand across the timeline. Skips it over to Daisy. Smith into the corner, long shot there, and good for Grajado. So Grajado gets her first basket, 3 on the point, the board's there for her, and it's 37-9. Lady Eagles come across the timeline, left side Hall. Hall, top of the key, Hargrove. Picks up her dribble, looks for Hall. She's got Joseph. Joseph, short corner. 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, backdoor pass. Brett Clay skips and scores as Clay scoops and puts it in. 39-9. Hobbs got a boys lead right now, 33-18, the boys score. They're in Hobbs. Here's Hinhorn working against the press. Hall is harassing her. Hinhorn approaches the timeline, bounce passes back door and doesn't have enough time to do it. That'll be a 10-second call. Lady Eagles get the basketball on some good defense. Lady Eagles with a 30-point lead here. 6:20 on the clock. Right side Clay. Clay, top of the key, Hargrove. Clay, triple threat into the corner, goes Hargrove. She looks for Joseph. Joseph works against Olguin, over Olguin, no good. Ball's loose, Joseph gets the rebound. She's good at that. Clay spins it right side, Hargrove. She's got Cunningham. Cunningham at the free throw line, jumper no good. Ball's loose, Hall comes away with it. Hall goes to Cunningham again. Cunningham to Joseph. Joseph over the top, and Joseph scores. Nice pass there from Cunningham, and it's 41-9. Here's a steal by Hargrove. She's going to take a three. She's got a three. And Hargrove has her 5th point of the night on that tray. 44-9 your score. Ball up across the court to Hinhorn. Clay was preventing her from getting a layup there as the ball was kind of loose and they had to run it down. Here's Olguin. Olguin at the free throw line, the 6'3" post. Checked by Joseph. Olguin's pivoting. Backdoor pass. It's going to go to Grajeda. She misses on the run. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham comes across the timeline. Goes to Hargrove. Stutter step into the corner. It's Clay. Clay for three. No good. Joseph with the rebound over Olguin. Bounce pass. It bounces outside. Joseph has it. Here's Cunningham to Hall. Hall, three. No good. Ball's loose. Hargrove gets it. Hargrove, stutter step. She floats in the lane, and that one's going to come loose off her hands and out of bounds. That'll be Coyote basketball. 44-9 your score, 4:40 on the clock. Running clock here at the moment. It's a 35-point Lady Eagle lead. Here's the inbound from Toscano. Comes to Grajeda. Grajeda backdoor to Hinhorn across the timeline. Hinhorn looks for Olguin. Olguin's got it. She goes up off the glass, and Olguin's on the board. Caitlin Olguin, 2 points, and it's 44-11. Cunningham goes to Clay. Clay, right wing, wants a three, no good. Ball's loose. Joseph's going to snatch it out of the air. Hargrove to Cunningham. She takes the jumper. Off the iron. Hall with the rebound. Hall brings it out. In trouble. Hands to Hargrove. Hargrove checked by Daisy Smith. She's going to step on the line out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover there for the Lady Eagles. Comes across the timeline right side into Olguin's hands. Olguin stutter steps. Finds Toscano, stolen away. Here's Clay. 2-on-1. Now it's 2-on-2. Here's Hall. Hall with the left-handed scoop. And they go up and under Hall. Hard fall for both ladies. They're getting up quickly, though. Kind of undercut her, and Hall goes line to shoot two here. 44-11. Don't like to see collisions like that in a game like this. Hall at the line to shoot two. First one's up, and it's good. Erin Hall, their 7th point of the night.
Way to work, Brett. Keep shooting that ball.
45-11 your score here.
Keep letting it fly.
Lady Eagles substitute as Hall takes her second shot, bounces around, and goes in. Hall with 8.
Let's go, Sinead. Good work, Erin.
46-11 your score. It's another 35-point lead. And we got running clock here in Roswell. Daisy Smith in trouble. Comes across the timeline. She's checked by Ramsey into the corner. Saez is out there guarding Castro. Over the top. Bounce pass to Olguin. Swatted away by Joseph. Olguin gets the rebound. She has another one swatted away by Joseph. And here comes Saez as Joseph hands it to her after getting the rebound. Top of the key, Saez. One dribble and over the corner to Ramsey. Ramsey has it knocked away by Daisy Smith. Smith off and running. Saez steals it away. A lot of contact. They go backdoor to Castro. Mojica knocks it away. Castro comes up on Ramsey. Ramsey shoves her away. No call. Here's Saez. Top of the key, Ramsey over the corner to Mojica. No action down low. Now here's Mojica. She gets it back in the corner. Right hands it up and fires and good. Mojica with a three. 49-11. Roswell having trouble getting the ball in, and that'll be 5. Substitution as Tureen comes in. Castro will sit. Lady Eagles inbounding underneath the basket, leading 49-11. Here's the inbounds. It's going to go to Saez. Bounce pass to Joseph. Joseph showing some range, misses a three. O'Gean with the rebound, hands it to Daisy Smith, and here comes Roswell. Smith checked by Mojica. A lot of contact, and they're going to get Smith. As Smith kind of throws an elbow in there and shoves off Mojica, who was buzzing around her like a fly, and she kind of swatted at her. That'll be a foul on Smith. Smith's third personal foul. Mojica right side Saez. Back to Mojica, to Cunningham. Saez right corner. Here's Mojica, top of the key, bounces it around. Ramsey, Mojica. Mojica to Joseph. Joseph, here's Ramsey. Ramsey fires right hand, no good. O'Gean with the rebound. O'Gean hands it to Daisy Smith across the timeline, Grajeda. Grajeda needs help. She finds Smith, who just catches up. Here's Toscano, stolen away. Joseph with a steal, hands to Saez, and here they come. Saez into the corner, Ramsey. Ramsey to Joseph. Joseph, 8-footer, no good. Cunningham's there for the rebound. She's fighting for it, and it's going to go off of Cunningham. That'll be Roswell basketball. 49-11, your score here. In the third period with it almost over. Stolen away by Ramsey. Ramsey bounce pass to Joseph. Joseph out in three-point range, kicks it over to Saez. Saez has Cunningham. Cunningham off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Toscano. Toscano's going to get fouled. This is against Joseph. First team foul on the Lady Eagles. Brett Clay enters the game. Joseph has a seat. Here's a long pass. It's going to look for O'Gean. And a big collision there. Cunningham wins up with the steal. Cunningham, left corner Mojica. Mojica back to Cunningham. Ball's loose. On the floor goes Cunningham diving for it as time expires. 49-11 your score at the end of three. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball, Eagle 100.5 and YouTube.com.
You're clear. How long were you needing?
1 minute, please.
Just making sure. $30. $15. 10. 5. 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back. 49-11 your score here in Roswell. Hey, I have a Roswell boys score with our boys, and our boys have doubled them up. It's 44-22 there in the third quarter in Hobbs. Thank you, Carolyn Coltrane, for helping me out with the score there. Lady Eagles back to go on offense here as they'll get the inbound to start the fourth quarter. Running clock here in Roswell as we're already in mercy rule time. Into the short corner, Cunningham dumps it to Clay. Back out Ramsey. Around the corner, goes top of the key. Here's Mojica for three. She got it. Nakia Mojica with the tray. Lady Eagles up 52-11. Inbound, Sadahi Morales comes far side. Tareen sends it all the way down, looking for a cutting Mila Moore, who's just entered the game for the first time. Here's Toscano. She goes to the short corner. Here's the double team. Stolen away by Ramsey. Ramsey off to the races. Ramsey spins into the corner. Looks at a three. Takes a three. Rosalind Ramsey makes a three. Ramsey with three. 55-11 your score. Timeout on the floor. So Roswell wants to talk things over. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute as well. So you're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball, Eagle 100.5 and YouTube.com.
You're clear.
Thank you. 1 minute.
30. $15. 10. 5. 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back. 55-11 your score. Lady Eagles are up on the Coyotes. Coyotes bring the ball up court to Mila Moore, right side. Moore throws it away into the hands of Mojica. Mojica off and running. Mojica looks at Brett Clay. Clay comes into the corner. Here's Saez. Flips it back to Clay. Spins with the left hand. Got it. Beautiful pass. Beautiful finish there. And it's 57-11. Here's the inbound. Goes to Tureen. And I bet you Coach told the players that they weren't going to be in long because they are playing with some gusto. Roswell throws it away. Mojica tries to run it down. May have gone off the Lady Eagles. Not sure here. Yeah, it'll be Roswell ball. Cunningham sits. Joseph returns. Over the top, here comes the inbounds to Morales, and she can't control it. Lady Eagles will have the ball. Bryn Hargrove returns, and Ramsey will come to the bench. And I apologize, that was not a third quarter score. That's a halftime score. The boys are 49-22 at the half right now, so we're in the fourth quarter. It's 57-11 here. Left corner. Going to go a nice little touch pass to Joseph. Left hand off the glass, no good. She goes back up, gets fouled. And Joseph will go to the line to shoot two. Clock will stop as they set up for the first free throw. Nice to see the boys doing well against Roswell High. Here's Joseph at the line as that crowd gets into it for the first time tonight. And Joseph makes her free throw. And that free throw gives her 21 on the night. And the all-time season rebounder for the Lady Eagles adds another point, too. 58-11 your score. Big differential here. 5:42 left here in the fourth, and the clock should start the moment they deliver the ball. Here's Joseph's second free throw. Steps up, takes two dribbles, fires. And it's good. Joseph with 22 on the night. 59-11 your score. Here comes the press again. Hindhorn checked by Mojica. Across the timeline. Left hands it, stolen away by Hargrove. Off to the races. Hindhorn's with her. Hargrove with the right hand, coast to coast. Hargrove finishes, and she's got her 7th point of the night. Inbounds, backdoor pass, Hindhorn. She's running. Mojica chases her down. She misses the layup. Mojica has it and loses it. Into the hands of Saez. Saez comes up the court with the left hand. She's trapped. The steal from behind, no good. They attempted to get it, but they couldn't. Here's Mojica. Mojica back to Saez. Saez loses that one. A little frustration from Saez. She couldn't quite keep the handle on that one. 61-11 your score here, 4:43 in the clock. Here's Tureen. She's going to take an NBA three. She's got it. Alana Tureen hits a tray. Cuts the lead to 61-14. Cross pass into the hands of Clay at the free throw line. No good. Ball's loose. Ran down by Castro. She's trapped by Joseph over the top of Hindhorn. Hindhorn working against Mojica. Hindhorn with the right hand across the timeline. Crossover dribble stolen away by Mojica. A foul on Hindhorn. This one's going to be on the floor, so clock's going to keep moving. Hall return, Caroline Saez is going to sit. Hargrove gets the offense started, comes across the R, right side to Hall. Hall, three. Up and no good. Rebounded by Castro. Castro off to the races near side. Left hand across the timeline. Flips it over to Daisy Smith. Daisy Smith stops, fires with the left hand, no good. Rebounded by Joseph. Joseph hands to Hargrove. Hargrove has a cutter ahead of her, but Hargrove tries to start the pass and then comes down with it, ends up putting it back on the floor. They're going to call that for a walk. 61-14 your score here. Here's Hinhorn across the timeline. And Hinhorn's going to double dribble with it as Mojica and Bryn Hargrove are both putting on a little bit of pressure there. So under 3 minutes here to play. It's 61-14. Here's Hall. Hargrove, left side Mojica. Mojica holds it above her 5'7" frame right side. Spins around to Hall. Hall looks for Clay, not there. Comes to Hargrove. She's going to dribble to the left side. Trying to overload it a little bit. Hargrove spins. Nice little dribbling there from her. Goes to Mojica. Mojica looks for Clay. Stolen away by Toscano. Goes to Tureen. Tureen hands to Hinhorn. Hinhorn brings it up court across the timeline. With the right hand, drives the lane. Gets knocked away by Joseph. Blocked. Here's Hargrove. Hargrove has a 3-on-2. Backs it out. Stutter step spins. She backs it out and sets up the offense. Here's Hall, top of the key, right side, Mojica. Mojica. Stutter steps, spins, fires in the lane, off the glass. No good, no foul. A lot of contact on that one. I think they're trying to get the time to fly. Game is out of hand at this point. Castro goes coast to coast. No good. Shot was changed by Joseph there. Clay has it. Clay spins under Hinhorn. Bounce pass. And they're going to get a foul there. This one's probably going to go against Tureen. That'll put Clay on the line. It was Tureen. Check that. They're saying Hinhorn was the one that got him. That's her fourth. Timeout. Roswell wants a full one. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball on Eagle 100.5 and YouTube.com. Welcome back, 62-14, your score, as Clay makes the first free throw. She puts a second one up. She makes that as well. She now has 6 on the night, and it's 63-14. Roswell trying to bring it in here. Starters still on the floor for the Lady Eagles, at least a few of them. Clay is one of them, and she is all over Castro. Check that. That is not Castro. New guard in the play. That's Anahi Sierra. She's going to throw it, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and the ball will continue to be the Coyotes' possession. Sadahi Morales inbounding. She's going to flip it over to Mariah Vigil, who's seen first action. Vigil checked by Clay. And Vigil's going to dribble it off her foot. Clay runs it down. Clay off to the races. Backdoor pass to Ramsey. She's got it. Rosalind Ramsey now with 5, and the Lady Eagles up 65-14. Stolen away into the hands of Araceli Torres. Torres goes back to Rosalind Ramsey, no good. Leilani Clay with the rebound. Clay to Brett Clay. Brett Clay, top of the key, sets up the offense. She's running it. Here's Rosalind Ramsey. Ramsey's going to drive. Backdoor pass. It's going to go to Bianca Guetta. Guetta's going to throw one up. There'll be a foul on the play. This is going to go against Lady Eagles. This will be Roswell basketball.
Let's go, D-Ray. Good job, Brett.
On the floor, Lady Eagles, Desiree Vasquez. Sadahi Morales brings it in. Bounce pass, going to go back over to Grajeda. They're going to throw it ahead, looking for number 23, Maya Moore, and it's way long. 7 seconds on the clock. I think time's going to expire before we get across half court. 3, 2, 1, and this buzzer tells you that the time is over. 66-14 final, and we'll be back in 2 minutes with the post-game show on Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball Network, on Hobbs, YouTube.com, and Eagle 100.5. Thank you. Thank you.
You're clear. Ten. 5, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's a final here in Roswell. Final score 65-14. Lady Eagles picking up their second victory against Roswell High this season. And as a runaway victory as it was, we spent the whole second half just about in mercy rule timing. And it's a wrap there. So Roswell ended up with 5 people in the books, led by Daisy Smith, who had 5 points in the second quarter. Maria Grajeda and Alana Tureen both added a tray. Caitlin Olguin added a deuce. And Amariah Toscano rounded out all scoring for Roswell with a single point to give them 14 total points. Lady Eagles was 65 on the night, getting big 22 points from Nia Joseph. Joseph, the big post, dominated the middle. Kendall Cunningham added 11, all that in the first half. Erilyn Hall chipped in 8 as she had 2 trays and then added 2 free throws to go with it. Brett Clay and Nakia Mojica both chipped in 6. Clay with 2 deuces and 2 free throws. Mojica with 2 trays. Rosalind Ramsey added 5 and Bryn Hargrove added 7 to round out scorings for the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles continue district play here as they've kind of spun the second half of the schedule. And after this game here against Roswell High, they will travel, actually they will stay at home and host Clovis on the 11th. And then they'll have a week off before they go to Carlsbad to wrap up district play. Team is now 17-7 on the season, 4-0 in district play. Coyotes fall to 10-13, 0-4 in district play, and the Coyotes will be rounding out their district rounds by going, to Carlsbad, or actually they'll be hosting Carlsbad, and then traveling to Clovis to round out their season. So at this point, the Coyotes don't look like they have much of a chance for the postseason, and Hobbs is starting to look like a lock, and they're trying to get themselves the best postseason seeding they can. So for Miss Stuba back at the station, the best engineer in the business, and special thank you for Rusty Hargrove for helping out tonight with the filming in a situation where I couldn't get the whole court in the camera. He offered to help film so that you guys had a good view at home. So I do appreciate Rusty for stepping in there and doing that for me as well. For everybody involved tonight, thank you and good night.
You're clear.
Hey, thanks. You have a good night. Appreciate you.
You too.